Shooting guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 5, at center, at 7 foot 0 inches, number 55, Isaiah Hartenstein. Starting at power forward, 7 feet 1 inches, number 7, Ted Holmgren. Starting at the other forward position, standing 6'5", number 8, Jalen Williams. At guard, 6'6", number 2, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
2K Sports welcomes you to NBA Game 5 of the Western Conference semifinals. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. The dominant teams, Greg, out here in the Western Conference going head-to-head.
And, Kevin, they know each other well. They expect to meet potentially in the postseason, and I would expect a playoff atmosphere tonight.
Now, here's Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Williams against Porter. Just 5 on the clock. In the corner, it's Gordon. It's over Holmgren. Offensive rebound. Jokic. That shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's the floater. Jokic grabs the miss. Here's the Nuggets with the ball. Outside, Porter. And the layup's good off the glass.
And Porter's height and length around the basket is going to help him create opportunities to score.
Holmgren with a screen on Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. Brent, there can't be any question now that Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting. That is a stamp of approval. SGA, one of the more feared players in the game, and this guy is on his way.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shea Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yep, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They built from within. They built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with a coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
Here's Jokic. The Thunder making the shot. With the drive, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Don't confuse being slow with not having mobility. Jokic remains a threat to drive.
Denver shooting their first free throws of the night. free throw is good.
Well, it's so hard to try to defend Joker. You never know what it is that he's going to do. And because of that great vision, he's got great counter.
And Jokic drops them both.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Back to Holmgren. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Dort misses.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding the distance.
And another miss by Denver. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. That one drops for him.
Wanting to do whatever is good for the team on any given possession. That time Dort playing unselfishly.
Murray the pass to Brown. Hartenstein against Murray. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Dagnall. Now the obvious concern is Nikola Jokic, particularly as a playmaker. Coach told me if Jokic goes off for 40 himself, we can still win if we hold his teammates down. But that's tough when you spots. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
The Nuggets trail by 6. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 points for him. Spins. Can't convert off the spin. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Love some AG highlights where he's jamming it down like that.
Pass to Hartenstein. Over in the corner, Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
One of the better dunkers we have in the NBA, Aaron Gordon. Showtime.
And Mark Dagnall calls timeout here. Looking for a breather, and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Let's get up and get loud for your Thunder Girls dance team.
Russell Westbrook checked in for Christian Brown.
Russell Westbrook.
Right wing. Hartenstein passes to Holmgren. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Basket counts. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
He's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
Jokic with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Quarter passes to Murray. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And the Thunder making a switch here. Wallace is checked in, and Denver with a change here too. Watson's checked in. The Thunder with the lead. Wallace kicks to Dort. Wallace with a screen for Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Dort with the ball. He's covered by Westbrook. Here's Wallace, and it's good off the back rim and in.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Jokic with the screen on Wallace. Murray finds Jokic. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Over Hartenstein. Jokic with the bucket.
Such a sweet touch there from Jokic.
Wallace against Murray. Back to Wallace. Outside Williams. For three. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Watson for three. That's in. Coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 4 assists in the game. Pass to Holmgren. .135 left here in the opening quarter. Hartenstein passes to Holmgren. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Thunder lead by 1. Well, Brent, we had to wait a year for it. But Chet Holmgren had an incredible rookie season.
And I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy, making that immediate impact, Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league.
Denver's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. For three, Murray, another three for Denver.
Murray can score without dominating the ball, and that time off the catch and shoot.
Inside, Jokic with the steal. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Watson surveying the D. Outside Westbrook. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. Shoots over Holmgren. Jokic, no good. Outside, Dort. Over Westbrook. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Denver on top. Ending the first quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
The Nuggets leading by 4. Lets it go from 11, and he overshot that one, missing.
That's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Now here's Wallace. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Charge, dishes to Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. And a miss there on the triple. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They come into the game following the win on Sunday.
And it's just never easy to get stops in this league, but they had a smart game plan defensively, and I felt like that was the difference.
Well, good defensive game plan and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game.
And finished off by Porter.
And there's an ease to Porter. When he gets up vertically, man, he can rise up and throw it down.
Westbrook against Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams, a screen on Westbrook. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Saric grabs the board. The Nuggets leading by 4. Here's Westbrook. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook just out there and focused, trying to find ways in which he can help out his team to secure any win.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Brown's checked in. Both free throws good from Westbrook. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Wallace outside. To the middle. It's stolen by Saric. Westbrook surveying the D. Pass to Brown. Back to Westbrook. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. To the inside. It's stolen by Watson. Down low. Got a piece of it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Caruso.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Hartenstein comes in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Wallace. And a switcher also for Denver. Murray's checked in for Peyton Watson.
You give Russell Westbrook any kind of runway like that, and he can explode. What a terror on the inside.
For Denver, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Caruso sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Dort on the wing. Good on the three-point shot. Dort's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, if you're looking for a 3-and-D player, Dort plays D, and there's your 3.
Here's Porter, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. 6 points for Michael Porter.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Excellent shot from SGA. I like seeing him shake loose in the mid-range.
Westbrook passes to Murray. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And the layup is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points in the game.
He's making plays all over the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander will not be stopped.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. But for Oklahoma City, Chad Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And it's Williams in for Alex Caruso. And a switcher also for Denver. Jokic has checked in for Saric. Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Porter. Shoots over Holmgren. The kick out to Westbrook. Clock at 4. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And the turnover again by Denver. The Nuggets making a switch here. Watson's checked in.
Number 8, Peyton Watson.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Lou Dort makes his bones at the defensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I always try to test myself against him in practice because he's the best of the best. And Coach Mark Daigneault said, I look at him more like he's an artist. We can shift him anywhere. There's no one he can't guard. Kevin?
David, he is a beast. Wow, thank you for the report.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. To the paint.
And if you're a defender and you're leaning just a little bit, Jokic is going to take advantage of it.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At the line for the Nuggets, Nikola Jokic. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Walls is checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the second free throw, good. Here's Wallace. Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Dort. Nailed from three-point land. Dort's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Thunder. Murray scanning the floor. Jokic inside. He's defended by Hartenstein. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Just have to stay down on any kind of pump fake. Once Jokic got him up in the air, he had him.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Jokic drops them both. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. Jokic with the steal. Westbrook against Dort. Pass to Jokic. Over Hartenstein. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Jokic has got 5 points now this quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Well, they've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break add to your total in a hurry.
Oklahoma City trailing. He's listed at 6'5", but Brent, Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, one of those guys that has more presence on the floor than the measurements you look at on paper. This guy plays bigger. He's got a great frame. He's got great strength. He's got great poise. And there are a lot of people who are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is.
Free throw drops for Holmgren.
One of the most unique players that we've seen. Holmgren, part of this new crop of 7-footers with skill, combines rare length and great ability. And when you add his feel for the game, it could make him special.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Gordon comes in for Peyton Watson. And Porter subbed in for Russell Westbrook. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And a wide open look for Porter. That 3 off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Williams throws it down.
And I like how unselfish Gordon was on that play, freely giving it away rather than trying to chase down something for himself.
Porter a screen on Holmgren. Gordon with no one around, and another miss by Denver. Now the Thunder with it. They're on a 16-7 run. Now here's Dort. Not a lot of room. And it's Wallace penetrating. Hartenstein. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Now, I don't know if you would consider this, but he's got such a nice touch around the rim. Maybe you foul him there?
Murray sets a screen for Porter. Takes a 3. Connects from three-point range. Porter's got 7 now in this quarter.
You just look at how smooth that shot is from Porter Jr. From range, he knows what he's doing.
Pass to Hartenstein. Now here's Holmgren. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Thunder out in front, leading by 3. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this.
Hey folks, first half of Game 5 in the books. It's been a tight contest for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were with that analysis, Chet. Well done.
Yeah, instead of rambling on like usual.
And looking at where the Thunder stand in the series, they've got a chance to retake a lead in the series, and a hometown crowd eager to help them do it.
You're right. Home court advantage could be the difference maker. Time to make that move.
A pretty balanced series so far. Both teams have proven they can win games. So who knows what will happen?
Not me. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
He's definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
You want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Now, here's Jokic. Pass to Porter. In the corner, it's Gordon. Pocket 6. Jokic with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Up it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from Jokic.
And I think Jokic has decided, I'm going to take over this game scoring-wise. I don't know how you say that in Serbian, but trust me.
Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Gordon with a screen on Dort. Pass to Jokic. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
Good quick decision from Jokic. Catch it, shoot it, bury it.
Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. And not even three-quarters out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
First team foul. At the line for one. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
In that 2018 draft, you think about those names: Doncic, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, that's a lot to begin with.
Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Over to the wing. Outside Porter. Outside Gordon. Shoots over George. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his fifth rebound right now in the game. Out to the wing. Holmgren kicks to Dort. Offline with his three. The Nuggets trail by 4. Drives to the hoop. Brown the pass to Gordon. That shot wide open. Gordon's got 6.
Zero hesitation that time from Gordon.
Outside Williams. Inside. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, he settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Denver calls timeout.
Get ready to dance like everyone's popular. Let the left dancing shoes at home. Oh, yeah! Show us those moves!
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. To the middle. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Porter.
Well, that's just sweet passing there from Murray, keeping his eyes open and finding the open man.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Denver's got fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Brown the pass to Jokic. Jokic catches his way to finish inside.
And the concentration from Jokic, spectacular, just shrugging off that contact.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now.
Gilgeous-Alexander can hit you with a lot of moves. Tricky to defend.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
At the line for 2, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
The first one falls. And so he hits both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Outside, Porter. Great look there, but off target.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game. Pulling in the right direction. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 21. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Involving guys with your eyes and seeing plays like this, that's a beautiful play by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket for Murray.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Gordon against Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander.
How about the vertical of Gilgeous-Alexander, a guard who can get up and throw it down.
Murray, the pass to Gordon. Porter with the screen for Gordon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jokic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And this is the challenge Jokic possesses for opposing teams. He's so good at getting these types of calls.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Well, another part of what they've done tonight is to get a lot of work done in the mid-range. And that's a shot that a lot of teams are willing to let you take. Well, they've knocked them down.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Denver. And Jokic drops them both. The Thunder leading by 4. Outside, Dort. Here's Williams. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. They get Russell Westbrook.
Dort has that great compact fire hydrant type of build, and he'll take that kind of contact.
The Thunder have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. And that one misses.
Luguentz Dort, just a guy who puts his head down and goes to work. He gives every bit of focus on every play, and teammates love what he brings to the court.
And he sinks the second. The Nuggets trail by 5. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Jokic has got 10 points in the quarter.
And I like that from Murray. Not an extra dribble. Get the ball to the open teammate right away.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's in there. And the Thunder lead by 5.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And the basket by Gordon.
Aaron Gordon is one springy dude. When he gets the ball down low, it's hard to stop him.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. for the Thunder. Wallace comes in for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And here now the Thunder. 3-point lead. Wallace attacking. Banked in off the glass. Wallace has got 6.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Here's Murray up on top. Wallace covering. Kicks it out to Gordon. Off target from outside.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. They trail by 7. Pass to Gordon. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That is his first foul of the game. And the Thunder making a switch here. Higgins is checked in. Sharge checked in for Denver. Peyton Watson comes in for Jamal Murray. Thunder on D. Here's Porter. And the shot falls short this time. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Back to Caruso. To the inside. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic passes to Saric. And good that time. Saric has got his first points of the game.
Saric, one of those guys with size and a combination of a deft touch. And in close, he's effective.
Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got the lead up to 7 now for the Thunder.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Westbrook kicks to Watson. Jokic with the bounce pass. And that one's good by Porter.
Not second guessing as Porter makes the right decision to score that time.
Now Williams. 8 points for him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Thunder have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. You can see those numbers read pretty well. And that one falls for Williams. Christian Brown's checked in for Denver. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Nuggets trail by 6. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
When you're as explosive as Russell Westbrook is, it's very tough for the defense to react to what's coming at them.
For Denver, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. That one is off. Good on the second free throw. The Thunder leading by 5. There is Williams. 10 points for him. And he makes good on the layup. Williams has got 12 points in the game.
Now they're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Thunder lead by 7. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. The Thunder shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Here's Wallace, and the basket is good. That's now 8 points for Wallace.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. It's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Now here's George. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Denver. Wrong. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pass to Caruso. The shot, no good. The Nuggets trail by 7. Now Westbrook. Watson dishes to Murray. 6 to shoot. Tries the spin move. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. 4 on the clock.
So much talk about the work ethic of Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong defensive play that time.
Can't connect from 14 feet out. The Nuggets trail by 7. Down low. Brown the pass to Saric. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Dort, he's checked in for Casey Wallace.
Number 5.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander gets the 14-footer to fall. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Saric trying to break free, and it's Westbrook missing. Oklahoma City leading by 9. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 29.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a lot of things well, and this time playing with some great offensive balance.
Here's Murray. The kick out to Westbrook. Just 4 to shoot. Driving the lane. Wiggins with the rebound. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Out to the right wing. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
The trade buries the long-range jumper. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 12 now for the Thunder.
SGA doesn't rely on the three to get his points, but man, when it's falling, watch out.
Looking to get back on track here, and Murray finishes it off. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Outside, Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the jumper. The Nuggets trail by 10. To the middle. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
And the Thunder making a change here. Zhang's checked in. Denver also making some changes. Jokic, he's checked in for Saric. Aaron Gordon comes in for Peyton Watson. And it's Michael Porter in for Murray. Now, here's George. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander over Westbrook. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by George. George got his 4th assist in this one. Kicks it out to Gordon. No good from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Jang finds Caruso. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots the 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Here's Westbrook and the rejection by Jang. Outside, Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander against Westbrook. With the floater, and Dort lays it in. And the Thunder lead by 14.
Dort showing a little bit of touch there and gets aggressive off the dribble.
Wiggins against Gordon. Jokic with the screen on Wiggins. Here's Gordon. And again, Denver no good. Oklahoma City leading by 14. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Pass to Wiggins. It's tipped. From deep three-point land. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Right side Westbrook. Trying to end the drought. Thunder with the rebound. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches a 3. It's held in by Jokic.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Porter passes to Westbrook. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just...
How's that for a show? Dort looking like he wants to be in the dunk contest with slams like that.
Timeout called, Nuggets.
For your
For Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's checked in for Jang. Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And it's Williams in for Alex Caruso. And Denver also making a switch. Murray's checked in. .151 left in the fourth quarter. Porter kicks to Jokic. Back to Porter over Williams. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. .141 left to play in the final quarter. Outside, Dort. Holmgren against Gordon. Outside, Williams. Shot clock at 5. Porter pulls it in. The Nuggets trail by 16.
And guys, that's just about going to do it here for Game 5. Always pivotal. And now we look ahead to a critical Game 6, but a huge win tonight for the Thunder.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And with this Game 5 victory, they will go up 3 games to 2. And what do you think, guys, about their chances to win this series now?
I think they have the advantage. I mean, clearly one more game at home and one game on the road. They've got 2 chances now to get it done.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand. Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Shooting for Denver, Jamal Murray, taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This was a pivotal game in the series so far, and they were able to keep their heads straight, get the job done, and take the all-important 3-2 lead.
Now they can just a little bit easier knowing they're just one win away from closing this thing out. Had they lost this game, the pressure on them would have been huge.
Just gigantic, you're right. Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, we present the player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.